What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Today in the world of the indie games. It seemed like you guys really enjoyed the last episode of Mount and Blade. I just did it for nostalgia and to remind people that maybe weren't around in the gaming population. You know, maybe they weren't of age when this game came out. That like, yeah, Mount and Blade exists, and like, yeah, it is one of the best games ever made. And if you've never played it, don't let the ugly graphics fool you. This is one of those games that with modding potential is probably one of the best bang for your buck that you can probably get in video gaming today. It's just that good. It's really, really fun. And so anyways, welcome back on in. In the previous episode, I had showed you the basics to get started off in the game, or at least like the way that I like to get started in. Oh, we got some Tundra Bandits over here. Yeah, dude, let's go murder some Tundra Bandits. We can kill some Tundra Bandits. I feel it. We got some caravan guards. They're probably going to get javelin. That's okay because maintaining cavalry is expensive, and I don't feel like paying for them to continue existing. Oh, I'm kind of wounded right now. That's not good. I don't feel good. My character's got a bit of a tummy ache, doesn't he? Yeah, my character's not feeling too good right now. My character has definitely had better weeks. Missed him. Missed him too. Apparently I took too much of a break from the game and now I'm having trouble with my hand-eye coordination. Alright, it's okay. We'll get back into it in just a minute. I'm gonna kill somebody today. Somebody getting got today. There we go. I'll get him. And then this javelineer around the back right there. This guy's got a big stick that he's trying to smack me with. Don't try to smack me with your big stick, bro. I know you're proud of it. I know it's one of the few things you have to be proud of is the fact that you have a big stick. And kudos to you for its curation, but in my case, yeah, look at you right now. How you gonna kill him before I get there, man? You're taking my glory from me right now. You're hogging my glory. I'm out here trying to get some glory, and you're just vacuuming it all up. There is, like, no good loot in this pile. So I'm just gonna take the few items that seem to be alright. We got a caravan. I want you to become a mercenary swordsman. Mercenary swordsmen are pretty good. Let's go for a Vaegier infantry. That's probably the first good melee unit that the Vaegier end up getting. I actually don't know the distribution on my Vaegier right now. So we've got 2 footmen, 1 infantry. We've got 4 skirmishers, a couple of veterans, some Nord-trained footmen, a couple of archers down here at the bottom, I guess. We are going to have to figure out a place to put some of these people. We got to kind of get like some ranged units going too. A lot of people underestimate Vaegiers when it comes to ranged combat. The Vaegiers are actually really, really, really good at ranged combat. It's just that they kind of get like all the oxygen sucked out of the room by Rodok sharpshooters. Alright. I don't know why you attacked me when I have like 3 times as many units as you do. Let's go ahead, I guess, and we'll go like, you guys follow me. Range guys kind of be back here. Yeah, cavalry, like, stay with me right now. Stay with me, cavalry. Let's not mess around too much and get yourselves murdered. I'm trying to keep my numbers up here. I'm trying to make sure that we maintain some kind of... Yeah, you guys smush together, I guess. This might get costly for us. I actually have a shockingly large amount of cavalry right now for this point in the game. I didn't really expect that. Didn't really expect to have that. Then again, I recorded the first episode like a month ago, and I've just been like sitting on it. So that might also be part of the problem. Alright, so as soon as they get like right over to... There you go. Throw some javelins at them. Good job. I'm proud of you. Alright, so you guys sweep in from the side now. There we go. Somebody's probably going to get took out by an axe. Yeah, let's maybe not get hit by that large axe haft right there. I swung early like an idiot. Okay. Hey, stop dealing damage to my horse, you mook. Oh god, I've been struck. It's so painful. It hurts so much. They should all be dead. Ooh, a masterwork Nordic sword. Good lord, that's really, really good loot, actually. Didn't expect that to come through. I'm kind of wounded right now. I would like to feel better. I need, like, some serious medical attention, like, right this second. If I could have that, it would be great. We got 5 skirmishers right there. Good. Sounds awesome to me. And then we got some trained footmen right there. All right, I believe. We don't have any level ups or anything else like that. I'm going to kind of move myself along. If you want to know how I'm fast forwarding the game, a lot of people don't know about that hotkey. If you want to fast forward the game, you hold down control and then you press space and it'll fast forward the game a little bit. Probably one of the best tricks you will ever find in this game. If you're trying to play rapidly and you're like used to all the core gameplay mechanics and you're not really that worried about getting sneak attacked by random stuff, that's how you do it. This guy doesn't have enough money to pay me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of this back. I'm sorry. There we go. Does anybody have any money in here? Apparently it's hard times up in this side of town. It's real hard times in Rivacheg right now. In Rivacheg, they're really having issues making ends meet. Everybody F's up for Rivacheg. Unfortunately, their economy's in the toilet. There were some really, really bad investments carried out by the municipal authority. It's just ended up being a bit of a mess. And since we don't have democracy, it's mostly just like, you know, titles handed down by people that didn't earn it from father to son, so on and so forth. There's really no way to stop the endless just cavalcade of bad mistakes and poor decisions. We all wish we could stop it. Unfortunately, we're just peasants with pitchforks. There's got to be a Sea Raider base up here, right? There's got to be one around. I saw a lot of Sea Raiders over here just a minute ago. There's got to be at least a few of them. Oh, good. Well, at least some people have leveled up. Nice. We'll get another Vaegier Footman. Who are you, Tundra Bandits? Ah, Tundra Bandit Lair. There's 8 of you right there? Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of captured. Uh-oh. They tried to group up on me. They tried to group up on me. I wanted to knock out 1 or 2 of these groups. I wanted to get 1 or 2 of them knocked out, just so I could like pick through all those prisoners and take all the high rank units out of it, all the units that are of worth. Why is that guy in my cavalry group, but he has no horse? Sir, did your horse get killed in a previous combat? I hate to tell you, but you are no longer a cavalryman if you don't have a horse. It's kind of like a required necessity to have a horse before you show up. It's like when you show up to play baseball, you gotta have a mitt. You know, it's kind of the same situation. Well, here come the javelins. Here come the javelins. Come on, everyone. Javelins. Ooh, nobody terrifies Splatty like javelins. Nobody, no. There we go. Kill that guy off. What's this guy doing over here? I tried to hold it until he lifted the block. The AI almost always lift the block once you get close enough. And I was trying to hold it till then, but didn't have any luck. There's level 6, so it looks like we're all nice and set up right now. We don't really want to worry too much about churning through units. If people die, people die. At this point in the game, not really that important to start conserving units. Whoever died, just consider it natural selection. Whoever dies, dies. Whoever lives, lives. And the people that get stronger, they move up the chain. Now, let me get another skirmisher or 2. I think we lost one in that last fight. We got a Nord warrior down here. 7 Vaegier footmen, which is fantastic. We'll take them.
My men would like a word with you about your personal belongings.
That's fine. We can take 17 of these guys, although we will have to set up formations for this one. This is a close enough fight to where I want people, like, together. I want them to be standing tall, ready to go, reverse hill defense, force them to come up over that little rise right there. Quick warning, you can press the shift key to zoom in like that if you're trying to look at the layout of the field. Infantry, go ahead and stand closer for just a moment. Cavalrymen, I need you over here, man. I need you, yeah, there you go. I need you over here. I know you want to be in the thick of it. You want to be in the fray. You want to be in the front of the fight. I get it. That's where all the glory is at. That's where I want to be too. But you're standing on top of a 2,000-pound animal right now. And I kind of need you to be in a different spot so we can bust up that formation when the time comes. You can see there my archers are already firing. Somebody scored a headshot. That's the only way that he got an instant kill like that. So apparently somebody got one tapped right between the eyes. Let's go ahead and give the charge order so that we can start working on these dudes. We haven't fished out any other kills just yet on any of our units. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. Oh my god. That right there is why I tend to not have that much cavalry. They sort of like trip over the player a lot of the time. There we go. We'll kill you off too. I don't like your existence. It upsets me. I don't know what you're about, but I can tell you this. Whatever you are about, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one little tiny bit do I like it. And that's why I have beaten you with an edged weapon made out of steel upside your head. No casualties on that fight. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get a little bit more of that stuff right there, and then we'll head back on up to Rivacheg and see what we can unload. Here at Rivacheg, goods merchant, what kind of monies you got going on? There's a chipped flanged mace right there. It's tempting so that I can capture people. If you're using a blunt weapon, you can knock people out, and at the end of the combat, you can capture them. It's tempting to keep the flanged mace for now, just so I can start each one of those Tundra bandits that we're defeating in previous fights. If you actually take them and you sell them to, like, the slaver, or you sell them to, like, the ransom broker, they're worth, like, $100 a piece. I mean, everybody's worth, like, $50 from what I recall to the slavers, so you really want to give them to the ransom broker if you can. We'll use this to restock on food, I guess. There we go. Looks good to me. We still made $300, so nothing really too heavy to complain about right there. Inside of the... Let's take a walk around the streets. Let's see if there's a job that we can do around here somewhere. So every city has a guy named the Guildmaster inside of it. If you aren't aware of this game's core mechanics, if you find the Guildmaster, which is this guy right here, and you just talk to him, they always have jobs. And so the road to Fizdanar was attacked by Tundra bandits. Yeah, we can do that. And so he wants us to track down and kill the Tundra bandits. Easy peasy. Where's Fizdanar? Fizdanar, that'll give us a rough direction that we know we're supposed to be working in. Fizdanar is that one out there. Alright, so the bandits are probably out this way somewhere. By my skills of deduction. But honestly, this mission's kind of hard. It's sort of completely random whether or not you find this group of Tundra bandits. I would just ride around randomly until you see, like, little guys that have purple for their little unit designator. So you see where it says, like, 11 plus 1 next to them? You can't really see it because of the snow. That number will be purple right there if they're the quest mob that you're supposed to be looking for.
I'd slit your throat for a trinket.
Yeah, well, that's why you're a bandit and I'm not. I will slit your throat for glory. I will probably slit your throat in the pursuit of some kind of honor, or perhaps higher position within the realm. But trinkets, not really. I'm not trying to kill you over an old iPod shuffle. It's just not... It's not fiscally responsible. Nobody cares about a shuffle. Even if I kill you and steal it, it seems like a remarkable waste of human life. Just over like an iPod shuffle. I mean, what does that even hold nowadays? You know, is that even still a thing? Can you even still get an iPod? Everybody just has a phone nowadays. Like if I go to the store, like let's say I go to Best Buy, and I'm like, listen, Chief, I want an iPod, and I want it stat. Are they just going to laugh at me? Or are there still, like, modern iPods that people still want to use? I don't know. I might be a little bit out of the technological loop. They'll be coming over the hillside when they come. They'll be coming over the hillside when they come. Then we'll charge them with our horses, and we'll get them all divorces. I don't know. That's the real fear on the battlefield right there. Like, he's coming right for me. Oh my god, he annulled my marriage. I just wanted to become a bandit. I didn't want this kind of trouble. Half my stuff. No. I'm already so broke I had to become a bandit. I don't even have a half of stuff to give. There's a nice little victor, and I think this was the guy that was packing all those prisoners too, so we should be able to add them to our list now. Actually, nobody that good here. At least nobody that I want. I'll take the Nord Footmen, I guess. The Caravan Guards are somewhat tempting because they can convert into mercenary swordsmen, which become hired blades, which are one of the best units in the game. But yeah, just keep giving me more skirmishers right there. We'll get a couple more Nord warriors. If we can get rid of... Do I have Nord archers anywhere inside of here? If I have Nord archers, we should start getting rid of those. Because those are going to be super useless compared to what we already... I'll take the Caravan Guards. If some of them leveled up and become hired blades, I'll regret it if I don't make use of them. Where's the rest of these guys?
We can do this easy.
More Tundra bandits right here. Might as well charge them. Onwards, brethren, to glorious combat. Let us ride forward. With blatant disregard to our formation. Speaking like a Moonanite. Hold on, that cavalryman's gonna get smacked in the chest with a javelin because half my cavalry are stuck behind half my infantry right now. Hey, cavalry, break off. Break off like a Kit Kat bar. Break it like a Kit Kat. What? What? Break it like a Kit Kat. What? I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that that's not a hip-hop song yet. Like, I'm really surprised that's not a trap song yet. It's gotta be. Break it like a Kit Kat. There's gotta be a trap song in the works that does something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh my god, my horse. Oh, Jesus! It hurts so much. Did you guys kill them all? Good. I'm proud of all of you. Even though I was struck in the face with a very pointy object, I'm proud of all of you. I'm going to start 50-50ing all of our footmen in between veterans and skirmishers. It's a really good idea to kind of have a 50-50. Well, actually, you want about 50% of your force to be Vaegier marksmen. You want about 30% of your force to be Vaegier guards, which are really, really high-level Vaegier infantrymen, essentially. And then you want about 20% to be mix and match cavalry. That tends to be my... I'm actually going to disband him. I don't want a Nord Archer. The Nord Archer, kind of unimportant to me. The the Nord veterans are really the only reason we're holding the line so well right now. Vaegier, they tend to struggle a lot in the early game. All of their early units are somewhat lackluster. I'm going to take Charisma up to 12. We will bump Leadership up to 4. That way we're now paying 10% less money, 20% in total less money for the units that we're maintaining inside of our formation. Whenever we got to give them their paycheck, we just flat out get to pay them less. And then I'm going to dump my points into whatever's low, because the return that you get... Oh, there's the guys we're looking for. Those were our guys for the quest. Where'd they go? I saw them. Where'd they go? Oh, dude, we lost them. They were just over here. Where'd they go? Oh, that's upsetting. Where'd they go? They were my quest mobs. Oh, weak, dude. Like, our chances of ever seeing them again are really, really, really slim. Like, legitimately probably not going to happen. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, well, let's go rescue Vetsine real fast. Vetsine actually already got rescued. Never mind. There was bandits occupying Vetsine, and I was gonna get rid of them because it would increase my reputation with the local lord, and it's also an easy way to farm some honor. Inside the reports right here on your character report, you've got a couple different stats that are really important as you work your way through the game. You've got Renown, which is effectively how well known you are, how famous you are. A lot of things will unlock, and a lot of things will be available or not available to you depending on your renown. You also have your honor rating. Your honor rating is how you're perceived by the good and evil characters of the world. Every single time you play the game, the noble lords, they have their alignments shifted around, and every single faction has kind of a mishmash of evil lords and good lords. If you're very honorable, the evil lords won't like you, and they won't want to make alliances with your house, and they won't want you to marry their daughters because they're sketchy, and they're basically like government-sanctioned murderers, killers, and criminals. And then if your honor is high, people that are honorable will like you, and they will want you to marry into their families and whatnot, and vice versa. So if you're dishonorable, dishonorable people will like you, and they will offer you quests that you can only get from dishonorable people. And if you are, dishonorable, honorable guys won't like you. They'll be like, oh, I've heard about you. You're that scumlord that does this, that, or the other. And you're like, you damn right I am. Give me that money. Let me get that paper. We got some Tundra bandits over here. Dude, there's nothing but Tundra bandits out here. Like loads and loads, ridiculous quantities of Tundra bandits. They all need to go away. Let's sell off some of this loot, because I believe I recently paid my soldiers, and that means that I am now officially a Porzes again. There we go. We got 3,400 dinars. That's enough to keep the mercenary company flowing for another 2 to 3 days if we're very, very careful about our finances. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to catch these guys right here. I want to see what prisoners they have. Hey, you. Let me go through your prisoner caravan. I want to see what goodies you have available to me. If you've got like a couple of Mamluks or like maybe some Swadian knights or something inside of there, I would love to take them off your hands. Like, I'm not trying to go down to Swadian territory and train any knights fresh, because I'm lazy. Understand, I'm a lazy dude. I'm a lazy guy that doesn't have time for that nonsense. But what I will say is this. I absolutely have time to murder you real quick and just take a look through your prisoner roster. I'd love to see who's on your unit count. That's all I'm saying. Alright, cavalry. Do your thing. Archers, I would suggest you kind of stay out of it if you're smart. This scrum right here is going to get a little nasty. It's going to get a little bit dog-piley. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Another 300, 400 experience for Splatty after this fight. We all done here? We all nice and cleaned up? Everybody looking good? Aw, man, he killed my footman. Well, that is just a predicament. If you could stop spearing my horses, that'd be great. Oh, there's one behind me, too. Man, they were dug in all over the... Where'd I get a Swatian footman from? Wait a minute. What are you doing in here, man? You're in the wrong name. Oh, another Swatian footman. Well, there you go. I'll take him. I will also take the skirmisher. I will take the veteran. And I will take the footman. I will take all of them. The caravan guard, not so interested. Nope, not... Ooh, a heavy flanged mace. All right, I'll take it. Let's do it. I'm going to start knocking people out. We need some extra cash flow anyways. Our forces are getting a little bit large. All right, there's a lot of us now. We're starting to have like a great deal of units. Our weekly costs are getting a little bit terrifying, in all honesty. We're going to have to figure out some way to deal with that. I'm going to bring all them, so the unit listing in this game, stuff that's at the top gets loaded into the battlefield before stuff at the bottom. Something to keep in mind as you continue to play the game is that you almost always want your best units at the top of the list. That way, if you hit unit cap for a battle and you don't have the battle resizer, which is a mod that you can go get. But anyways, if you're at unit cap for the battle, which I think is like 250 or something like that, if you're at unit cap, what'll happen is only half of your force will like load in. Let's say you have 200 guys and your opponent has 200 guys. Well, like 100 of his guys will load in and 100 of yours will load in. And if your unit roster is super all over the place and hasn't been organized between like the best units and the worst units, sometimes you'll spawn in with really bad units at the beginning. You'll lose the first skirmish. And then on top of that, once that happens, your lines are kind of broken. So when all the higher level units start to zone in, they get picked off too. It's just a bad situation that I would recommend not participating in, okay? It's a bad situation. Bad things are going to happen. You're going to hate it. There's the ransom broker right there. Let's sell off some of these prisoners. We'll just click through all that. $104 a piece. I'll take it. My expensive army is costing me a fortune right now. Still haven't seen those Tundra Bandits again either. Was really hoping we could do that quest. Have I leveled up again by any chance? Sometimes if you just sit around and don't do anything for a while, the bandits will just like walk right past you. And you'll luck out. We got 21 Tundra Bandits up here. I'm okay with it. I'm down with it. Let's do it. 21 Tundra Bandit sounds fantastic to me because I actually need to start eliminating some of these units. We got too many people in our battle force. Some of them need to start dying in combat or upgrading or both or whatever. I don't really care. But we need some of them to go elsewhere. Oh. I would like to capture some of you if I can. See, that's why I don't like cavalry right there, is because they get in the way. Somehow, cavalrymen are always going after the same enemies that I'm going after, and it drives me up a wall. You should be able to get some prisoners from this, which will be really, really nice. Looks like most of my guys are getting knocked unconscious right now. It's unfortunate because I specifically took this battle in the hopes that people would die. It doesn't sound like a nice thing for a commander to do, but sometimes when you're in the red, you got to do what you got to do in order to maintain some semblance of fiscal responsibility. Some trained crossbowmen in there. Yeah, let's capture those 5. That's 500 bucks we didn't have before. 500 bucks that we didn't have before. Now we have 500 bucks. That's 1 week's pay for my units, almost. We'll go with some infantry over there. We'll go with a Nord veteran right there. Our war company is starting to look pretty good, actually. We're starting to get really, really strong to the point where I'm not that worried about anything that might happen. The ransom broker leave? Damn, I think he left. There's a farmer over here, though. What is the matter, my good man? Where is your village? Fiznar. So apparently Fiznar has been taken over by bandits, banditos. That guy wants me to help him out, and because I'm a stat farming, min-maxing son of a bitch, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go on over there, and I'm going to kill them, not because I believe in what is right, or what is good, or what is beautiful, or what is fair. I'm going to do it simply because I need to get my honor rating up before we start competing for title with a lot of the lords of the realm. Alright, everybody. Go ahead, flood on in there. Yep, little farmers, go rescue the village. Yep, do your thing. I believe they can die. I believe I can stab their eye. Think about it every night and day. I don't know. I felt like that song lost momentum somewhere in the middle. Like, I was excited about having a musical interlude with all of you. But then, you know, sometimes it's Monday. You're going to have to forgive me. It's Monday at the time that I'm recording this right now. Had kind of a lazy weekend. I'm having trouble, like, falling back into it right now. Be careful during these battles. If you get knocked out during one of these battles, you automatically lose, and your men automatically rout. So if you get knocked out during a village combat, just be aware that it may not work out for you the way that you want it to. I tried to reach out and touch him right there, but the game wasn't having it, alright? The length of my schvert was not long enough. So what you want to do right here is, in a battle worthy of song, you drive the bandits out of the village, making it safe once more. You can take the stuff that they offer you as your just due, and you'll probably make either no money or a lot of money, and really nothing in between. Depends on how wealthy the village is. If the village is really rich, they'll give you a lot of really good stuff. They'll give you stuff like velvet or whatever that you can sell for thousands and thousands of dinars. If the village is poor, they'll give you nothing. And so my recommendation is to refuse. That way you gain honor, and also your reputation with the village goes up, which helps out with recruiting. If you can get your reputation up in a village, when you go there, you'll get a lot more recruits, and it'll be easier for you to replenish your numbers as the game goes along. But we're out of time for the day, so my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Mount and Blade. You guys really seem to like the first one, so I figured I'd cut you another one real quick, just so you could check it on out and continue enjoying the game, one of my favorite games of all time. If you wanted to get the title, I got a link for you down below in the description, so you can check that out there. Make sure you also check out my Discord, where you can ask me about anything that's been going on the channel in person, live, and then, of course, I Twitch stream at twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming every single day of the week. We have been on a Mount and Blade binge lately, but, you know, I'm a kind of a variety caster. I do all kinds of random stuff when I'm on YouTube. Or, I'm sorry, when I'm on Twitch. So I'll see y'all tomorrow with something hot, fresh off the skillet. Take care, everybody. That's it for me.